As we mentioned, hospitals are now activating their surge plans. Banner Health says it includes Banner Desert Medical Center in Mesa.
Team 12's Colleen Sikora joins us from outside of that facility where the hospital is working to increase capacity. Colleen.
Exactly. This plan looks at a lot of different areas to address capacity in the hospitals. It's important now, as Banner Health says, they're still caring for about half of those hospitalized with COVID-19 in Arizona. It's something Banner Health was concerned about 3 weeks ago.
If you continue to follow a curve like that, at some point, we will exceed our capacity.
At that time, hospitalizations were rapidly rising, a trend that's continued. Now, Banner Health saying many of their hospitals, including Banner Desert, are activating their surge plans to handle more patients. That involves focusing on areas like beds, staffing, equipment, and supplies. Cardin Children's Medical Center next door to Banner Desert has floors that have been converted to house overflow adult, non-COVID-19 patients.
I don't know that any hospital is going to be exempt.
Robin Schaefer, executive director of the Arizona Nurses Association, says the number of patients in hospitals is taking a toll on frontline workers.
Our nurses are fatigued. They're tired. The nurses who are ICU nurses are being asked to work extra shifts.
Banner Health says they've brought in an additional 200 contracted staff to help out.
Patients are so complex that the people that are in the ICU have, the breathing tube or on the ventilator. They could be on dialysis because their kidneys are failing. They are on multiple medications, a lot of other tubes.
And inpatient beds used across hospitals in Arizona has gone up 14% over the past month.
We really don't have a lot of wiggle room right now.
Dr. Saskia Popescu is an infectious disease epidemiologist at the University of Arizona. She says with the statistics we're seeing, other hospitals across the state could follow Banner Health's lead soon.
I think it's very likely hospitals are either going to have to activate or seriously consider activating surge capacity right now.
Health experts agree the best way to help the healthcare system out is to stay home, wear a mask when you're out, and wash your hands. We're in Mesa. Colleen Sikora, 12 News.